JayZ knows my name, Mark Curry. I ain't never talked. He ain't never picked up the phone and say, "Hey, Mark, man, I understand you going through some things. As part of the industry fellow, or somebody who been there with you all the time. What can we do to possibly make sure that you straight?" You don't think they do? They don't do that. These is crazy. They crazy. That's why they going through what they going through. Because you know why? You do not do God's children like that. Of course they are fake. Of course they are. Only way Diddy can come over this is give us more moguls. And honestly, no matter how that happened to Jay once Puff went in. I don't talk about them much, man. But I will tell you this. Don't think that JayZ and Puff are the biggest moguls ever. They're great people. But what you want to look at is the great people that weren't able to become because of them people. So we're going to leave them there. How many people could have been greater that weren't made because of their empowerment? Like, how many kids didn't eat because they wanted to have a Thanksgiving party or a Christmas or birthday party? Be like, damn, I hear your party and stuff, but how many kids is eating? Ain't nobody eating off our celebration. Why are we celebrating? What we celebrating if ain't nobody eating? Y'all ain't got it. Diddy had the power to help other people. It's a shift it's like a change in balance, a shift. It's not about, it's not about what he can do. It's about what needs to be done. And actually, some people are not in position to be the power decision makers at hand. That means like the game has moved on. You can't do nothing except for sit back and enjoy what was given to you because life moves on. They called Puff, and then me and Puff, and we all joined the tour. Then it was called JayZ and Friends Tour. JayZ was on tour with R. Kelly. And they had a little confrontation behind stage or something. So they kicked R. Kelly off the tour. Then it was the Best of Both Worlds tour. That's the cold shit, the Best of Both Worlds. Title I never really could understand. Best of Both Worlds. It's like I don't want the best of both worlds. I just want the best of the good world. I just want the good life. I don't want the best of the bad. I don't want none of that. So they had the Best of the Both Worlds tour, right? And then they fell out. And then they called Puff. And then me and Puff, and we all joined the tour. Then it was called JayZ and Friends Tour. It was called the JayZ and Friends Tour. I just wanted to say that. And good night, everybody. I'm turning it in. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. How you end this? See, when you get old, and you get, oh, there it is right there.
No, I'm going to start off by saying this. The simple truth is that the society that we live in, for someone to win, someone has to lose. When someone loses, someone wins. It's just the simplest truth. It's the simplest way I can put it. Once again, for someone to win, someone gotta lose. Because guess what? We don't live in a perfect society. No, I'm not saying that to make it be an excuse for a person to be a sold out or to be a mean person or to be a, type of person that will watch you or will make you go into the fire just for them to get some money. I'm not saying that. I'm not using that saying as an excuse for those stuff because I don't support those stuff. But I think you guys should have that in mind. Now, when it comes down to JayZ and Diddy, I can't tell you specifically every details, but you guys can find some stuff on the internet, right? For Diddy, one of the major thing is with Biggie, where a lot of people said that Biggie's death benefited Diddy very, very much, right? It's still talked about to this day. And a massive conspiracy is that Diddy offed Biggie or set up Biggie, right? Now, with JayZ, you guys can, name a few. You have one with, DMX. You have one with, couple artists. And there's many other stuff where, conspiracy and assumption is that JayZ is behind their passing, right? So I'm not saying that they are perfect. Neither am I saying that I know their life entirely. But truth be told, in the entertainment business, especially in the music business, a lot of times snaking happens. It even happens from our favorite artists. Like, I'm telling you, it happens, right? And it's just the truth. It's really just the truth. But Marco makes it clear that do not think that JayZ and Diddy, grown into this mogul or this huge celebrity by doing only good. They did bad also. Hence why I started off the video by saying, for someone to win, someone has to lose, especially in this society. Because the society is not perfect. Humans are not perfect. You're going to have people that are going to scam you to make their life better. It's just the truth. It all comes down to the person you want to be or the person you is or the person you're trying to be. It all comes down to your mindset, your perspective, and also the person that will be taking or losing from your participation. It comes down to their mindset and perspective also. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love.
So JayZ does a concert, 3-day concert at the Yankee Stadium. I finally figured it out, y'all. I finally figured it out. And I don't want to hear you old house Negroes in the comment trying to tell me I'm wrong, because I know it is. At a time in America where blacks are at its most conscious, unifying, boycotting, and really coming together around matters that really matter something for us as a whole, the society see that. And when I say society, that's code word for who I'm saying, right? They see that we come together, so they need to do what they've been doing for the last 60 years. They need to bring one of the people we so-called respect in front of us to tell us, stop unifying. Focus more on entertainment. Focus more on the small things. There's no difference between Amazon, Target, Meta, Google. It's politics as usual, is what he's telling you. Like, the boycott don't work. No matter what you do, it doesn't matter. He received a check to do that because society see where we at. And then you got young boy NBA out of nowhere gets on the line, and this is Future. Okay, out of nowhere. Now, Future guys is getting back on the internet, and NBA young boys is getting back on the internet. Beefing again. At a time when black is at its highest conscious, they getting the people that they put on a pedestal to get on the platform to discourage us and mislead us. Alright? They don't want conscious black people. And the way they doing it, they using our own people as our leaders. JayZ's no leader for us in reality. NBA, these people ain't leaders for us. They don't care nothing about us. They are already wealthy. So they pay them, put them on pedestals to discourage us from unifying. Now everybody talking about wearing New York hats and New York jerseys, talking about JayZ the greatest again. At a time when we more conscious, at a time when we got Nolan Wells, we got Carmelo Anthony, alright, right? Cyrus, you don't hear them saying none of them names on them platforms. JayZ so much of a greatest, how come he ain't named one of those names? That's what black people in America are thinking about right now. Not a Yankee Stadium, not a Yankee hat, not a Yankee jersey. Real justice for black people for what's going on in America. So stop listening to these people. That's my call to you. Stop listening to these frauds, man. They ain't for us. They receiving the check. Go down in the comment and prove me wrong.
Now, I want you guys to let me know what you think about that clip, because truth be told, a lot of stuff were used as distraction, because I always say this, the world order is about control of the population, right? So if they want you to not focus on something, a distraction is going to come up. If they want you to focus on something, well, a distraction is going to come up, right? It's just that that distraction is going to make you focus on something rather than make you not focus on something. Probably distraction wasn't the right term, but you guys get what I mean. When it comes down to JayZ, I believe JayZ, it's like himself, like all these performances are a distraction, because remember, JayZ's name is being tied to a lot of stuff, and most of those stuffs are negative. That's why he said in the interview that he did with GQ that he's playing no more defense, he's going all offense, and he's going to be reminding the public that this is Huff. This is the man y'all love. Like, this is me. Like, remember me. So he be doing all these stuff, all these shit, and it's just a distraction for me, right? I see through all of these stuff, man. I see through all of these stuff. But I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and perspective. End of the day, man, y'all just got to be aware. Y'all just got to be aware, man, because a lot of these stuff has been happening times and times and times again. And guess what? It still will be happening. But that's just the truth, because for most of the population, I don't see them changing. They got to prove me wrong, man. They got to prove me wrong. But let me know your thoughts and perspective down in the comment section. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love. It is a boy Premium Celeb, and as usual, your boy's out.